Hey guys, this is Jeremy Reeves here, and today we're going to talk about what to do when the shit hits the fan. So this is basically, what to do when you're in a really bad spot. I know I've been, throughout my career, I've hit quite a few rough spots. That's putting it very, very nicely. Like one of the times when I lost two major retainers for clients, which equaled 90% of my income, and that was in a 2-week period. And then I somehow managed to get all that back within 30 days. Or the few months that I had to live off credit cards just to put food on the table, or the several times that I've had an entire lead generation stream, such as Google AdWords, get shut off at a moment's notice, that left me with absolutely no ways to generate new income, and that's one problem that I finally figured out. I've been so scared about my future that I would actually stay awake at night, literally sick to my stomach. I'd work all night and all day just to get some money coming in to put on the table, being embarrassed to talk about it even to my wife because there was no money to even talk about. So thankfully, I'm kind of past that stage, and I can help you if you're in that stage right now. I have a few quick tips for you, right, that will help you hopefully get past those stages. Okay, so number one is to basically just relax. Okay, step number one is to relax. When you feel like you're about to die, the first thing that you have to do is just relax. Okay, so no matter how bad your circumstances are, in reality, it's really not nearly as bad as you're imagining it in your mind. And also understand that in 99% of cases, whatever you're imagining as the worst case scenario that it might happen is never going to happen. One of the most valuable lessons that I've learned going through all my various trials and tribulations is that a worrying, confused, and overwhelmed mind really just doesn't, it can't come up with a solution to solve a problem. So in order to find that solution, you have to have a clear mind, right? So some of the things that I do, I meditate. If you don't like to meditate, you can do things like, go on hiking trips with no cell phone, by the way. Go on car drives, again, by yourself, no cell phone, no radio, nothing, maybe the window down. Or just get out of the house, go for a walk, go somewhere where there's no technology, there's no people, and it's just complete silence with you and your mind, right? Step two is to survey the available resources that you have. So everybody, on Earth has some kind of untapped resource. It could be past clients. Right, I know for me, like I have a service business, so that's past clients. And a few times that it was really as simple as getting in touch with the past clients that I knew, and prospects that I had, and just asking them how they're doing. Getting in touch and seeing how everything was going, and that led to a project. Right, so disaster avoided. If you don't have a service business, you likely have some type of list to go to. Otherwise, you have to start building that list right now. So if you do have a list, you can run a sale, you can offer to barter with people, you can offer future products or services for a discount upfront payment right now. You can get in touch with a competitor and have them send you leads in exchange for a percentage of the project. And yes, you can even do that with direct competitors. So just open your eyes and look for new problems to solve, and then come up with the fastest way to generate income by solving it. And it can help you get out of your bad situation. The third thing is to basically just let go of your ego. Your ego really is a nasty little sidekick. When you're struggling, when you're in one of those spots where you just don't know how you're going to climb out of the hole you're in, you have to get rid of your ego and do whatever you have to do to achieve your goal. Right? So if it means cutting your prices in half, then do it. If it means taking a day job while you're working at your business at night, do it. I know that when I first started my business, I was a full-time college student, working a 4-day per week job, running my business during breaks, before and after work, and on weekends. So I really hate the excuse when people say they're too busy, or it's just too much work. Right? If you want it bad enough, you will do it. Maybe you're going to be embarrassed, but listen, you have to develop the fortitude to push that aside and just do whatever is necessary to make it and hit your goals. All right, so one of the things that I've figured out is that the biggest breakthroughs in your business occur directly after major disasters. So I know when I've been just hit rock bottom, it was always those times when something clicked in my mind, and the light bulb came on, and I figured out how to get past that, and then how to make that never happen again. Okay, so kind of just don't worry about it. Realize that even if you're shoulder deep in that kind of bad situation, realize that it will pass. And if you take the lessons from it and apply them towards your future, you're going to experience a quantum leap in your business and your personal life. So this is Jeremy Reeves here again. I want to thank you for watching this. I hope it helped. If you want to learn a little bit about me, you can just go to jeremyreeves.com or go to 3x3formula.com, and there's a free report waiting there for you called the 3x3 Formula for Accelerated Business Growth in Any Market. I think you'll love it. And hit the like button below this video, and I will talk to you soon.